when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
Okay, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Why don't you go first, Livy?
Got it. Okay. And once again, I'm gonna attempt my version of doing it in her cadence.
Please.
Hey, how you doing, little daddy? Let me talk to you dirty. Venus and Gemini, I like to get flirty. I'm a slim, thick bitch. Yeah, my body killer. Yeah, my body hella curvy. Knees like a stallion, ride your face like a derby.
Oh my god.
So I clearly have a future in this. I clearly have a career, in this.
Yeah.
It's
Well, who is that? Should
I do it again?
Yeah, please do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, please do it again, but this time I'll actually focus.
Slower? Should I do it slower?
No, you don't have to do it slower.
Hey, how you doing, little daddy? Let me talk to you dirty. Venus and Gemini, I like to get flirty. I'm a slim, thick bitch. Yeah, my body hella curvy. Knees like a stallion, ride your face like a derby.
Is that Baby Tate?
Damn it, it is! Damn it! You're too good at this.
That's a freestyle, right?
No, it was from one of her songs on her latest EP, what was called Sexploration.
Okay.
Which I really like, and I'm still listening to it. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay. I just told this hoe she gotta beg if she want her nigga back. I've been sending attachments, but hell no, I can't get attached. My money is unmatched. Got my outfit on mismatch.
What the fuck? I don't know.
I've been flexing on these hoes. Where the fuck my 6-pack? I'll do it again because that was a little bit off.
Okay.
I just told this hoe she gotta beg if she want her nigga back. I've been sending attachments, but hell no, I can't get attached. My money is unmatched. Got my cooch on mismatched. I've been flexing on these hoes. Where the fuck my 6-pack?
Is this Glorilla?
No, but close. But close.
What the fuck does close mean?
Within that circle.
Okay, is it Gloss Up?
It is Gloss Up.
Okay, I don't know the song though. What song is that?
It's Gymnastics.
Oh, okay. Got it.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to another episode of When My Girls Ask.
Hello.
We're back. Happy spring.
Yeah, happy allergy season. honestly, I've been telling everybody that I never had allergies as a kid, but
really?
now all of a sudden it's like, ooh, pollen, grass. I really don't even know what it is.
Now you're an adult and it's like
stupid,
super dumb, but whatever. How are you? What else is going on besides your hair looks cute?
Thank
when
you.
Did your hair done?
We're doing a little bit of rebranding. I did it last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to try something else. I'm really, summer is coming.
True.
I feel like in the next month or two, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get into.
Well, definitely, it should be here. That's typically when it comes, right?
Well, yeah. Well, so I'm like, I gotta lock in on the gym, make sure I'm ready for this Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Oh, please,
I gotta make sure I'm going into dark mode. I'm off of my social medias too right now, so I'm trying to lock in, focus.
Just lock in and really focus. I love that.
What about you? How was New York?
Oh, New York was amazing. I had such a good time. It was a little bit colder than I expected, but I always like to just go and see old college friends, and it was good to just be there and hang out,
Totally.
And just fucking around and just
hanging out. That's what life's about. Just hanging out with your friends, right?
Just hanging the fuck out, Okay, should we get into some hot topics? There's a lot, actually. There's quite a bit. I want to start with something fun.
Okay.
Because it's been announced that Cardi B, Gunna, Davido, and Sexy Red are going to headline the BET Experience for the BET Awards weekend at the Crypto Arena, which should still be called the Staples Center, but whatever.
Yeah.
And then Elliot Wilson posted and said, does this mean we're getting a Cardi B album the weekend of June 28th? Do we think that this means that we're finally going to get a Cardi B album?
I would hope
coming
so.
this year.
I would hope so, right? Like if she's headlining like all these stuff again, like I would hope.
I'm like, my fingers are deeply like crossed, every toes crossed.
Yeah.
Vagina crossed, everything's crossed. Okay, I need to have, because I feel like it's time. Release the album. Time. Release the album. We're fucking ready for it. Release the fucking album. It's more than time. You're absolutely the fuck right.
Yeah.
Release the album. Okay, girl, can we sidebar real quick?
Okay.
Can we talk about Drake and what a motherfucking clown he is? What a motherfucking clown.
Are you talking about these
disses? Disses in air quotes. You know, diss records in air quotes. Get the fuck out of here with this bitch ass shit. Why?
I didn't hear the second one.
Nor do you need to.
I heard the give me 50 or something like that.
Right. He's like, oh, you're short. And oh, you're going to talk about how I like young girls. Well, we should be talking about that. Actually, let's get to that. Let's not move on from that, Drake.
Yeah.
Let's discuss it. I was like...
I know this is deeply impacting you as a Tinder friend.
It's not even that it's deeply impacting me. It's just that people get so annoying about Drake. As if he's done anything revolutionary in the past 5 years with his music or his rhymes or really anything, you know? And I just am like, please. Like, if you cannot admit that your fave makes missteps or that the diss track was weak or that, you know, he doesn't have anything better, or why the fuck is the biggest artist in the world using AI in music? Like, that's something we should be afraid of. You know, like, what the fuck are you doing? You should not be using AI if you're fucking Drake, of all people. Because that's the kind of thing, it's so unregulated. And we talked about this.
Yeah, that's so true.
We talked about this in our episode when we talked about AI and like songwriters and like stuff. But this is scary. I don't care what anybody says. It's fucking weird. And it takes the soul out of the art. But you know, what should we expect from a white boy? You know, what else can we expect? What else can we expect from him?
I wasn't realizing I was going into like a whole like Drake monologue. Oh my god!
I have to get it off my chest so I don't think about it later.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to defend
No,
her.
I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, so like you're like, okay, in the last 5 years he hasn't done anything revolutionary. Okay, I'll take that with a grain of salt with like his house music, whatever. But I think his sustainability long term is something to be admired.
Sure.
I think. So I think that there's definitely something there in the amount of his star quality that you cannot take away from him.
Of course not.
I do think utilizing AI, especially him, and then also the context of like this battle. I haven't heard the second disc.
I wouldn't listen to it.
I don't think it's like for this situation, you should not be utilizing like any extra help. But I don't know. I'm also here for the rap beef, like in general, like across the board.
Of
like
course.
I feel like people are inserting themselves, and I think it makes it fun. So
yeah,
that's all I'll say on that.
Okay, that's fair. Chris Brown has also inserted himself, and now they're trying to go bar for bar. Who abuses women the most or the least? It's fucking weird. Like,
oh my god,
I don't understand why Chris Brown. Like, why are we still supporting and being fans of Chris Brown in the year 2024? It's like people who still listen to Trey Songz music actively. Like, how many times do women need to tell you this is a terrible person?
I know.
For it to stick with you bitches.
I was like, I give it 10 years or something like that before we have our...
It should be less than that.
It should be, but it might not be. Anyway, looking at some other stuff, do we want to continue on the good news, or are we gonna...
We should talk about Glorilla.
Okay, yeah. What
the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so Glorilla recently got a DUI. It says here that she got pulled over because she made a U-turn at a red light at 4 a.m. and her car smelled like marijuana and alcohol coming from the vehicle. If you are that drunk that you are smelling like alcohol, Smelling like marijuana is different. You should not drive if you're high. But smelling like marijuana, that's different. Smelling like alcohol, do you know how much alcohol you have to drink?
That it's like exuding from your body.
She said that she drank before getting behind the wheel. And she said she was able to drive in her state, but she did not pass the field sobriety test, and she refused the breathalyzer. So she got arrested for a DUI. And then after the arrest, she posted a photo of herself on Instagram with a bottle of Taylor port wine on her head.
I was like, girl, come on, girl. And her mugshot, her smiling, I was like, she does not feel an ounce of guilt.
No. This is not how we're moving. Do you know how fucking stupid it is to get behind the wheel? Behind the fucking wheel, like driving? Like, are you fucking dumb?
Yeah.
Are you fucking dumb? And it's not even about,
also
she's
about to go on tour too.
Exactly. Like, you don't need to be in jail. Goofy.
Right.
I'm sorry. I don't care how young she is. 24 is too old to be driving under the influence. And it's not even about like, oh, you're rich. You can like get a car. You can get an Uber. You can get a car. You're a person you should be in your right mind. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
but no,
you
you're right.
Get behind the wheel.
But also, yeah, you're right. You're like, she has enough money that she could have hired a driver or like Uber home, whatever. Yeah.
Anything. You can call somebody to go pick up your car if it's that serious. Do not get behind the fucking wheel drunk. That's so stupid. And I just I'm deeply disappointed in her for that.
Aww.
I am. That's so dumb.
It is dumb.
That's some dumbass shit. And I just like...
we don't condone. We don't condone
that goofy shit. Well, and then like to not even like acknowledge or apologize, like that's a little bit gross to me.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
But going back to some good news, this is actually kind of crazy because I did not know this, but Missy Elliott is like going on her first headlining tour, and she's going on tour with Ciara, Busta Rhymes, and a special guest Timbaland.
That felt right. Like, this lineup felt right.
The lineup feels right, but is it weird that this is Missy Elliott's first headlining tour?
Yes.
I didn't know that it was her first headlining tour. This is how I found that out.
Dang.
Are you going to go? Do you think you're going to go?
I don't know. I spent a lot of money on my Broccoli City tickets, so probably unlikely.
This is the problem. Y'all all asking for money at the same time.
Listen. Speaking of which, Live Nation. Let's
get the fuck into it. First of all, before we move on to Live Nation, because absolutely we need to talk about that. Yeah. But if I am going to go to the tour, I'm going to do the thing where I did when I went to go see Lady Gaga once, where I just bought tickets the same day. Like day of, and then you get them much cheaper.
I was about to say, yeah.
So I feel like that's what I'm going to do, because like I've never seen any of those artists live, like in any sort of capacity.
I think they'd be good.
Interested to see. You know, I guess me some Missy Elliott.
I was like, see Ciara do her 1-2 step.
Hell yeah, I do. I most definitely want to see her do her 1-2 step. You know? But let's talk about this. So Live Nation is facing a Department of Justice antitrust lawsuit. The federal regulators are reportedly planning to sue the concert giant over claims that it abused its dominance to undermine the competition. It is about time.
Honestly.
Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up for the class action lawsuit?
I want
my motherfucking money back. Do you know how much money I have spent in just fees on concert tickets?
Yeah.
Has to be at least over $1,000.
Yeah.
In fees.
It's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Fees. Concert ticket fees. I'm spending hundreds of dollars per transaction. Yeah, I'm finna be outside, y'all. If you see me outside of Live Nation headquarters with a gun, please understand what has had to happen for me to get there. Okay?
Yeah,
these people. Yeah, it's crazy.
Put us in the class action though, for real.
I would like to be in the class action because I would like my money.
Criminal. It is criminal,
and I would like my motherfucking money
and
back.
It's like the whole idea, right, of like it being a monopoly, right?
Exactly.
So it's like we're in a chokehold of having to be able to utilize them
because there's no one else. There's no one else, and that's not how this should be. That's not how these things fucking work. Okay,
I know.
Okay, let's talk about some more good news, and it's honestly a little fucking random. But Ice Spice is going to make her feature film debut, her acting debut. And she's going to be in Spike Lee's upcoming crime thriller, High and Low, with Denzel Washington.
That's so wild. She can't have I don't know. I feel like she can't have a major role in this. I really
there's
don't.
no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
She's like a cameo where she'll be like, blah. Like, it has to be something like that. I feel like
playing herself. Maybe she's playing herself.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do you think she's playing herself in this?
I think she could be playing. I think she could play herself. I think that's what it is.
If that, I feel like even that works because I feel like when the rap girls try and act, it kind of just falls flat. Like Nikki, remember Nikki was in the barbershop?
Yeah,
she was so fucking terrible.
Yeah,
or Cardi B when she was in Hustlers. We should do an episode about that, or we talk about them being in movies
and acting. Yeah, the rap to acting pipeline.
Well, I feel like some people do it really well. Queen Latifah, Will Smith.
Yeah,
that's another one.
That's actually a really good topic. I'm gonna write that down.
Who else though? I don't know if many people can do that very well.
Like the rapper to acting pipeline.
Well, I guess if we're talking about the opposite, wouldn't it be like Drake to like from Aubrey to Drake? Mm-hmm. And then his whole career has been one long gag. He's been acting like he's this
Donald Glover.
Boss. Donald Glover is another one.
Donald Glover.
That's crazy. Who else? I feel like could be an actor. Wait, she was in Friday. She played Baby D. Who am I thinking of?
Friday.
Oh my god. No. Wait a minute. I have to look this up because hold on. I think it's not Lady of Rage. I think I'm wrong. Hold on. Friday.
Well, Ice Cube. That's another one. Ice Cube.
It's another one. Who does she play in this? Hold on.
I guess you could say Little Dicky.
Oh, I guess Little Dicky does count.
I just finished watching his show, so that's why.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty good. I think that it's like clever because it's satirical, but it's also they address important issues. I feel like.
Oh wait, I think it was next Friday. She was in next Friday. And let me see.
Did you say Eve?
Oh, you can't say Eve. That's another one. Eve is a good one. I mean, I feel like she was just playing herself, but I feel like she did it like in a way that wasn't, terrible.
Are you talking about in Barbershop?
No, not Eve. I wasn't talking about Eve in Barbershop. I was actually thinking of Eve in her like TV show that she had, Eve, where she played someone named Shelly. Randomly. Wait, which Friday was she in? Because she played Baby D. Baby D Friday.
Who else was another?
Who is
rapper turn actor?
Who plays Baby D? Oh, I think I was wrong. I don't think. Well, anyway, the point is like
Snoop Dogg.
But Snoop Dogg, I don't know if that's a good example.
He gotta play himself.
The point is our girl is getting into her acting bag. EGOT coming soon. We're about to get ice. We're about to get
so much.
Okay, can we talk about Cardi and Party linking up again?
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Okay, no. Okay, did you want to start? Because I feel like you got something to say, and I feel like we might be saying the same thing.
I'm not mad at it, Whisper.
That's what I was gonna say. I hate to say it. Because it says like Cardi and Party, and if you don't know, if you're listening to this and you don't know, like Party has been like working with Cardi for years, like writing some of her songs.
Most iconic songs,
like writing another hit, for her. And it's like, if it's weird because Cardi and Megan are such good friends, and Party is Megan's ex, so it's like, but my thing is like, this is the music business. Like, I don't know if like, I mean, I guess like you should be valuing friendships over like business, but let's be realistic. We grown as hell, and I think you can hear his absence on some of her more recent songs.
I would agree.
On some of her more recent songs, and I would like him back on the team.
Yeah.
The thing is it doesn't mean that he's writing her bars, but the people get so confused when you talk about like how many writers are on a song. Like somebody could be in the room bringing coffee, and they say, "Oh, what about this lyric?" And now they're on the song.
Yeah.
You know, these are the people writing the chorus. These are the people that we interpolated lyrics from another song, and then they sampled another song. So now we have to include all 12 of those people as credited writers on this song.
Yeah.
People don't understand how it works, but I gotta be honest. I'm not mad at her working with him again.
I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad. I condone. I condone.
Like, I kind of do condone. Like,
I'd like to see it. I mean, listen, like, if Summer Walker could go back with London on the Track for some music, that'd be great.
Did she do that?
No, I'm saying if she could. Like, I'm saying,
I think
like,
she hates
like,
that nigga.
She does. She definitely does. But like, but the whole idea of like what you're saying is like they could get past
if
like
we
the
could get past the personal stuff just to make some good music.
Like, and she said that like when she was on Carisha Please, she was like, she's like, if I could get over it, we made such good music together.
Yeah,
like she knows.
Yeah,
so,
but she can't get over it.
She can't.
And let me tell you, I wouldn't be better than her. I also wouldn't get over it.
Yeah, no, needed her dirty.
I don't know if I could get over this being treated like that either. So I can't even blame her.
No, I get it.
Okay, but in some good news, speaking of Megan Thee Stallion may newly be entering the tequila owner business.
I thought that was interesting.
I thought it was interesting, but why do I feel like this is a thing that celebrities do? Like, why do I feel like they're always starting tequila brands?
I don't know.
What is it about tequila that makes a celebrity? I know it's like obviously one of the most popular alcohols. Like, everybody loves tequila. But she says that she has. This was at the marketing, like the ad week. You know, she went there. She's working on her own tequila brand, and she has a new album coming out. And she's going to be on the road for the Hot Girl Summer Tour this summer. So, I mean, making money moves. Like,
sure.
Always making money moves. Are you going to be drinking some Megan Thee Stallion tequila?
I mean, yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it for the one time.
Do you drink celebrity, like, brands, like tequila or stuff like that?
I guess technically, like,
Which one?
Well, I was going to say, like, Casamigos is George Clooney's brand.
Yeah, but Casamigo. Okay, you're right. I always forget that though.
And then
really
what is it? Before all this stuff, I was on De Leon.
De Leon? I never tried De Leon.
It's actually very smooth. It's very smooth. Yeah, I really liked it.
Okay.
And then who's another celebrity one? What might be it? I mean, I tried Cardi B's whip shots. Like,
did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It's not like you're gonna get drunk off of it.
I'm not a whipped cream person. Like,
okay.
So like any cream base, I hate espresso martinis.
Really?
I hate espresso martinis. I hate anything with like alcohol and like a milk. You know?
Yeah.
I can't do like the boozy milkshakes or like any shit. Like, I hate that shit. It doesn't sit right with my stomach.
It doesn't sit well.
Yeah.
No, I got the whip shots because I made spiked hot chocolate.
Okay.
So, like,
yeah. Did you ever try Douce?
Yeah, I've had Douce before. I like Douce. I like Douce. Douce is also very smooth. Yes. So that's what I was planning on drinking on the Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Yes. Okay. But have you tried Issa Rae's Via Ray Prosecco?
I haven't. Have you?
Oh my God. Yes. It's really good. It's really good. But I feel like Prosecco is something you cannot fuck up. Like,
yeah.
I'm like leaning more toward like Prosecco and champagne these days than I am like hard liquor because I'm starting to get hangovers, you know, a little bit more, you know, as I get up there, hangovers are coming.
I need to try the Issa Rae one though.
You got to. It's really good. It's like, you know, have a little mimosa brunch with your sister and like you guys have a little Issa Rae Prosecco. Celebrate. And I definitely feel like she's going to be coming out with more. Like,
for sure.
With more stuff. Like, so I'm really excited for that. Anyway, I'll be trying the Megan Thee Stallion tequila brand.
I'll see what it's about.
Yeah. Nervous about it, but I'm a supporter no matter what. And speaking of collabs, let's talk about some actual good news. So JT, have you ever bought a pair of sunglasses? Do you know who De'Ara Taylor is?
No. Wait, is she? No, I was gonna say, is she the one who does? She did that collab with Monet.
No, that's Desi.
Desi.
That's I think she's Hispanic.
Yeah.
De'Ara owns like Lorvay, which is an eyewear brand, and De'Ara Taylor is like a YouTuber. She was really, really, really like, I mean, she still is really big in the YouTube like world, but back in the day, she had a couples channel with her, like with her boyfriend or fiance or husband. His name was Ken or something like that. And they were like super like, oh, everybody was like super obsessed with their couples channel. And then he cheated on her and they broke up. And then she started this, she like started her own channel or whatever. Because people only ever really like to watch them for her. Like, she's super stylish. She's this black woman. She's Southern. And now she has this eyewear brand called Lorvay. And like all the black influencer girls love Lorvay down. Like they be wearing Lorvay. And JT now has a collab collection with Lorvay eyewear. Now, I did not buy a pair of these sunglasses because they are $85 a pair. Okay. So to me, I was like, you know, eventually, if they're not sold out, I will 100% buy them. I think it's called the Twin Flame Collection. Because it's celebrating their second year anniversary. So she just started this business 2 years ago. Have you looked at any of these, like anything from the collection? Because I think some of them are super cute.
I think I've seen a handful of these. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I mean, like, I think similar to you, I do have a threshold of how much I'm willing to pay on
for sunglasses. For sunglasses, for sure.
But no, these are cute. Okay.
But I'm just really proud of JT for getting this collaboration with, like, I mean, I guess it's accessories and not so much like fashion, but I feel like she's like inching toward getting her own fashion collabs. And that is 100% what JT needs.
I agree.
It is what she deserves. It's what she deserves. So I'm hoping that this will like propel her to like the next stage of her, you know, career where she can start getting these fashion collabs, because that's JT's bag. You know what I really think like that's what she needs to get into. Other good news about collabs, and I don't know if it's good news because I thought these shoes were ugly, but Nicki Minaj is now the co-owner of a brand called Loki footwear. I actually don't know if that's how you pronounce it. And she's releasing shoes. And she released collaboration of shoes, and I think there are like 4 or 5 different shoes. All of these look like pastries. Do you remember the pastry shoes by this Vanessa and Angela? The pastries?
I think so.
All of these shoes look like pastries. Oh like God, they are so ugly.
They are not cute. They're not cute.
They're not fucking cute. And I mean, I'm happy for her for like launching this brand. Well, here's my thing. I'm happy that she's doing something other than
exactly. They do look like
doing coke and being on Twitter acting a fucking fool. The problem is, why is it's starting to really set in that people do not want to fuck with Nicki Minaj, because you are Nicki Minaj and you cannot get a collab with a more established footwear brand. You're telling me Nike said no, Adidas said no, Puma said no. All these fucking brands, all that singers and rappers and actors have shoes with, basically was like, we not fucking with Nicki Minaj, and you had to go to Loki for these ugly ass shoes, and this is the best you could come up with. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You are so right though. They do look like the pastry shoes. They look like
the pastries, right? And I mean, we can bring back certain aspects of like 2000s and 2010s fashion.
Oh my god!
Not the pastries. We cannot bring back the pastries. It was a one and done situation. We got to let it go.
Let it go.
We got to let it go.
No, speaking of Nicki Minaj, though, I hate that you put this little caption. This was what she said. Nicki brought out the mid-Avengers to perform that terrible song at her sold-out show in Boston. I was like, what? But when I watched the video, though, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so right.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, am I fucking wrong about this song? No. Am I fucking wrong about anything that I said? So Nicki Minaj brought out the mid-Avengers, that's what I'm going to call her, do anything bitches, to perform the Super Freaky Girl remix at her sold-out Boston show. A lot of these Pink Friday World 2 you know, they're selling out. Like, apparently
Right.
she has set records, and only half of the show is recorded, like, in all the, like, ticket, whatever apps, not apps, but, like, the data stuff. And it's, like, the highest grossing, like, female rap tour, like, ever. And that's surpassing even Doja Cat's tour.
Oh, wow.
Which up until that point that's what it was calculated as.
Yeah.
So, but she brought out JC, Bia, Akbar V, Katie Got Bands, and Malibu Mitch for a performance. First of all, nobody coordinated.
No.
What is anybody wearing? Everybody's going to a different event. Katie Got Bands is ready to, like, perform, and then she's going to go fight down the street. Like, she kind of bitch to go beat up.
She literally called them like 30 minutes before. I was like, hey,
there was no
I don't know if you're in
sound
Boston.
check.
I don't know if you're in Boston.
There was no sound check. There was no nothing. She's like, just sit there, and then once your turn, you stand up, and then you fucking leave. And that's it. That was the longest short of it. That was the whole of it. And you know how I feel about this song. I feel very strongly that it should never have existed and touched the light of day. We know this. But
oh my god!
But seeing this live performance it doesn't make me feel any differently.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It really, it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible. I don't understand. Okay, speaking of horrible, let's talk about Azealia Banks and how she needs to get a fucking job. I need this bitch to go clock in somewhere. Go be somebody. Go get a motherfucking job. Go be somebody. So Azealia Banks has been pretty much attacking Doechii. It seems like since last year. Like, it seems like this is not new. Like, she was attacking Doechii after Doechii wanted to collab with her, and then she got on her Instagram stories and started trashing Doechii, trashing TDE, all that stuff. And then she brought it back this year. And then somebody was like, well, what should Doechii's fans be called? And then she was like, they should be called the wannabes. Like Azealia said, they should be called the wannabes. For what? What has Doechii ever done to you?
What are we doing? What
has Doechii ever done to you? You know what I mean? I understand people are comparing the two. I have already said my piece on that. Like, these are two different beasts.
Yeah.
Two different beasts. Like, maybe they come out of the same house. They were raised in the same house.
True.
But they have applied those principles quite differently, if you ask me.
Completely differently.
But she is so mean. Like, Azealia is being so mean to Doechii, like, for no fucking reason. Other than what? Like, what did you think about this when you read it?
I mean, like, honestly, I think it's just about, like, getting attention for herself.
Of course.
So, like, it has nothing to do with Doechii. It's, like, about, I can, like, let me insert myself so I can be talked about again.
But my question is, attention for what, though? What is she doing? What is she promoting? Does she have an album?
Who knows? Who knows?
I don't understand. Like, just attention, just because.
I feel like, I don't know what I'm not up to date in all of her things, but I'm sure it has to do with trying to garner attention for some reason.
I don't even get it. Okay. This one hurt my heart.
Is it the Young Miami one?
Okay, let's talk about the Young Miami one first. Okay, before we talk about the City Girls' little spat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Young Miami got called out because she released a song called Can't Fuck With Me. And she says there was a rapper, Deja. Deja Doll.
Deja Doll.
Deja, I think it's Deja. It's spelled Dajsha, which to me gives Deja. And her parents were trying to be like creative.
Different.
You know what I mean? Different, creative. Says that Young Miami ripped off her song. I know we're gonna talk about this song when we get to new music.
Okay.
I don't know if
I was like, do you think she did it?
I don't know if this is a song that was complicated enough that she could not have come up with a similar idea, like independently of that song existing.
I agree. I think that also somebody on her writing team could have seen this and also influenced it.
True.
So I think it could go either way, but either way, I don't think that it is as deep as other people are making it.
I definitely don't think that. I don't think it's as deep as, like, she was like, over this girl's
Yeah,
shoulder.
she was like,
over this girl's shoulder, like, write that down, you know? Like,
right. They could have came up with this on their own, honestly.
It feels like something they could have come up with independently of. Like, the song isn't that, original.
Yeah, it's
to the
not,
point where it's like,
not.
oh, that's a, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I feel like I said, like, none of these ideas or things that, like, we're rapping about are new ideas.
It's original. It's not original.
None of it's original. Like, it's been done. It's been said before. It's been regurgitated in many different ways. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know how much of a claim people can make to saying this is mine and you stole that.
Exactly.
Thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially in this case. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I agree.
Oh, girl, not the city girls beefing on Twitter.
Oh my gosh, I had to stop reading this stuff. I was just like, this is so stupid. I can't even keep up with it. And it's like just a bunch of back and forth between like JT and Carisha.
Yes.
And I think Santana gets pulled in there a little bit too. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it feels like all this could have been like resolved over a phone call.
Like, y'all have each other's phone numbers. Y'all are not like bitches who are thrown together in a group and don't know each other from like Adam. Or whatever. Like, y'all are friends. Why are y'all arguing on Twitter? But remember what I said in the last episode that I cannot pretend that they are friends anymore?
Yeah,
I knew I was right.
That. Yeah.
I knew I was right. I knew I was fucking right. But I don't believe that they have truly, honestly made up.
Yeah, the love is not lost.
The love is it doesn't give that they truly, honestly made up. But beefing over Twitter?
Yeah, this is stupid.
Beefing over Twitter, the city girls, like, and it feels like they are being pulled apart by like outside forces,
like like by internet trolls, like
trolls,
like people misinterpreting what they're saying and then running with it, and then they taking it as fact.
Yeah, and JT loves the internet. Like, she is willing to argue with anybody any time of day. She ain't got shit else to do but argue with niggas on Twitter. So to me, it gave like, well, yes, I am going to do this, but it also seemed like it came out of nowhere and JT kind of started it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I think it's so ridiculous that this is the only way rap shit season 3 is happening. We're watching it play out.
We're watching Twitter. It live.
We're watching rap shit season 3 live on Twitter. City girls are beefing. What in what universe? This is not my America. This is not.
Take me back to 2021.
Take me back. Take the fuck back. I can't take this. I can't take it. This is supposed to be a brief interlude, a brief break for them to do their own thing. And then come back better together. We're not doing this. Get your ass off the phone. Get off the Twitter, JT. Stop
Literally,
it.
Call your friend. Honestly.
Yes, don't text her. Pick up that motherfucking phone and call your friend. Your friend who held you down.
Yeah,
Carisha,
exactly.
Pick up the motherfucking phone and stop acting stupid.
Stop being petty, yeah. Don't be
Call
petty.
your motherfucking friend. Stop this bullshit. It's stupid. It's stupid. Do you want to talk about this new JT song that she's been teasing? I want to hear your thoughts about it.
I don't know. It seemed okay.
That's what I said. Okay. No, go ahead. Go finish.
No, that's it. I mean, like, it just seemed like something else that she's, like, released. Okay. I mean, like, what was I think the video was, like, teasing her at, like, a strip club or something like that. And I was like, I don't know. If I heard this in a strip club, I don't think I would feel the need to, like, I don't know. I don't think it's like a bop as much as like
people have been hyping it up to be
promoted to be.
People have been hyping this up to be a hit, and I'm like, it's fine.
It's given mid.
It's fine, but maybe I'm being judgmental. Maybe when the full song is released, I'll like it better. But why do I feel like this is the full song? Like, this is it. Why do I feel like she put out this teaser and the full song is only going to be like
it's basically
15 seconds longer. That's the full song, and I do think it gives like 2006 like Jeezy, 2006 like Gucci Mane in a good way, but I don't think it's as good as that once was, and still holds up to be. I don't think it's as good, and I think this song is very mid. And I mean, sure, like, let people hype you up. You know what I mean? Like,
roll with it.
Roll with that shit, but this ain't the hit y'all are making it out to be. I need us to know that it's not the hit that we're making it out to be.
Okay, do you
want to move on to new music?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, so there's a lot of new music. We have there's a remix. Baby Tate has dropped a new freestyle. Nicki Minaj put out the Fuck the Club Up remix. We have some new Gloss Up, Young Miami. So what stuck out to you? Good or bad?
Okay, so the Gloss Up song with Jacquees. Yo, shout out Jacquees. I don't know. He like I think he's so funny. And like what his remixes are, I don't know. I
like his remixes.
I don't know.
I like the remixes.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine. So I thought it was cute. This like the Ride Home song reminded me of like that song that he has with Deja Love, like Mother in the Club. And I was like, okay, yeah, bring Jacquees back.
I kind of love this song too. I love obviously I love a good rap song collaboration, an anthem.
Yeah.
But this to me sounds like Gloss Up is the feature on his song.
It did feel like that.
Not the other way around.
It did feel like that.
I think that was my only qualm with this, was that it doesn't sound like a Gloss Up song. It sounds like a Jacquees song. And
you're right.
Well, and that's fine. Like, go ahead and be featured. Like, I liked her verse. I liked the whole song. I really did enjoy it. But it just didn't sound like her song. It sounded like his song.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. Lady London freestyle I thought was pretty good. I thought she did a good job. I liked Baby Tate's on the radar freestyle as well.
And it's kind of going viral right now. I know you're not on on like the internet right now, but yeah, it's like kind of going viral. And I'm like,
I'm happy for her.
I'm so happy for her. I was just about to say, like, finally everybody waking up to
but also she feels underrated, and she's been around for a while too.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm glad people are starting to catch on, but it's like, bro, she's been here.
And she's been ready for this moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about the Bitch remix? What did you think about it?
I'm trying to think who I liked on here. I feel like Ken the Man's verse was one of my favorites. Who didn't do well?
Bia.
I think it was Bia. Yeah, I think it was Bia.
It's like the subbing Cardi needs to stop, Bia. You're trying to force this. You're trying to force this beef, and it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's really not happening, because when she responds, and now you gonna be mad, and you're gonna be on Twitter going wild. People calling you Italian, and now you mad. And now you mad.
People calling you Italian.
Now you mad, and people don't know it. I agree. I think I cannot decide. I've been listening to it because the original song, I was like, this is fine, this is cute.
Yeah, it's okay.
But the remix, I'm like, I really like the remix so much better, but I can't decide if I like Ken's verse better or Lakia's verse better.
I was going to say, I think I like Lakia's as well.
Because they just both went nuts. Like, I need it. I need for Ken to be like, I just need people to keep putting her on tracks. Like, she is,
I agree.
She is that girl, and I need it. I need for it to happen for Ken and Lakia too. And Lakia, like, they both went nuts on this, and I really loved it. So I hope they put out a video. But niggas don't put out music videos no more.
That would be nice.
Niggas don't have money. Niggas don't have money to put out music videos around. Nobody's putting out visuals. Not even Beyonce. Not even Beyonce's putting out visuals.
Beyonce.
Now that's how you know the economy is bad. Beyonce's not putting out a visual? Come on now. What about the Can't Fuck With Me song? Mama, you pretty with no makeup.
This song was horrible. Horrible.
It was, to me, horrible. Okay.
Come on. Horrible.
But to me, I thought about it as if, like, it's weird when people consider JT to be, quote unquote, the better rapper, because their songs are so similar thematically. And it's like they're rapping about the same thing, but in different fonts, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like the song, but it also reminds me of, like, it's something JT would have rapped about. Like, and I hate to compare them, but it's giving that.
No, you're right. That's so true. I didn't think about that. Like, they both are basically rapping about the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they ran a brook together, so.
I mean, yeah, no, it makes sense. But I didn't like the song.
I didn't like the song. Can you talk about the Fuck the Club Up remix?
Okay.
You know I'm a Travis Scott hater. I'm a Chris Brown hater. I'm a Travis Scott hater. So going into it, I was already pissed.
Yeah, it was kind of wild.
What the fuck was the point of their in addition to this song?
I don't feel like they added anything really. I mean, I of course like enjoyed Sexy Red's part, but it was like 15 seconds. Like
why have her on the song if you were gonna add these two like giants and then just throw her in at the end?
Yeah.
I think the song was fine, but it definitely does not outdo the original.
I agree.
And is that not the point of a remix?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the point of a remix, to be able to boost it up or be even better. But I feel like that's also something we should talk about as another topic as well. Of like artists releasing like their singles, but also having like all these other versions of it.
I'm sick of that. Well.
Like slow down, reverb, Jersey mix,
which is crazy because now they can't even get the streams to TikTok, so they don't need the slowed down and sped up versions. Yeah. Did you see that meme? It wasn't even a meme, but somebody posted French Montana just released an album, and he had like 120 songs on the album because every song had like a slowed down version, a sped up version, a reverb version of the song, and he put it on one album. And now I see why Drake sent him a cease and desist and said, do not make me a part of this shit. Do not involve me. Do not involve me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I did not see that. That's wild. Yeah, but I'm like, it's annoying.
It's annoying. And I just,
because it's like you're trying so hard to get to
number one,
like,
and that's
it's like manipulating. It's like you're manipulating the numbers. Like,
at what point do we regulate that?
That's what I'm saying. Point? Like, who are the watchdogs who are supposed to be?
Well, who's in charge of this? And what are the rules? And what's going on behind the scenes? Because something's got to give. We can't keep doing this shit.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's fair.
I don't like it. Did you listen to the Flying the Boss mixtape?
I didn't listen to the mixtape. I heard the song that you got put in here. Yeah.
It was okay.
I didn't think it sounded anything different. And I'm starting to realize that I am not necessarily a fan of their music, and that is okay.
It's fine for you to not be a fan of their music. My thought process is like, I think this song could be like a big, like they could do a big radio push for this single. Like it's perfect for like summer festivals and performances and stuff. And overall though, I give the tape like a 7 out of 10. You know, I think it's like, I think it's a solid, like for a first project. Like they're clever, they're punny. But I want more from them. You know, like I want more from them, and I want music videos, and I want like camp. I want like Ludacris, Missy Elliott level of camp in the music, but it also needs to be like a hit. Like, so I need another hit from them. And right now I'm not feeling hit.
Yeah, I feel like
on this project there wasn't a hit.
I feel like their music is like not a bad thing. Like background music of like filler in between like movie scene cameos to like help move like the fun plot along. Yeah, which is not a bad thing, but that's just kind of how
transition music.
Transition music. Hey, listen, I could have said Old Navy music.
No,
but
Old Navy.
I'm putting them in
50% off through the weekend.
It sounds like they're trying to reach Gen Z. Yeah,
but you know what? That's a bad, because we know Sweetie do the same thing.
Sweetie does the same thing. Ben Staples is like the master of that.
Ben Staples is actually good.
Yeah, he is
it's the music is good. If it's getting placement, but he does that very specifically to get placement on TV shows, and it works. So I don't want them to fall into a rut of, you know, trying to relive the hype of You Wish.
Okay.
I want something else. I think they're capable of something else, but I don't know what it is. What it is yet. I'm not gonna give up hope on them though.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay firm. Stay strong. Okay, should we get
the last one?
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, we went through the entire thing. I mean, we might as well. This last one, Lola Brooks. I didn't like the song.
You did?
No, honestly, she's like. I feel like the last couple of songs that she's put out, they just all kind of fell flat for me. Like they kind of sound the same. She's talking about the same thing, and I'm like, it's not hitting like I think the way that it's supposed to. be. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
I thought it was fine. I thought it was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But I don't think it was like anything revolutionary, like not something I'm going to return to, but I liked it. And she's going on tour too, so that'll be interesting for her. And like I saw her perform at like a little like
event. I remember.
She was one of the like performers for like an event I was at.
Yeah.
And she's actually really good. I was really proud of her. I was like, okay, girl, like go ahead and do that. I don't think she's coming to LA, but I don't know. I would maybe go and see her if she would. You know what I mean? Maybe. Okay, so we get into our main topic. I am so excited.
I'm excited.
Literally, I am literally. It took everything in me not to just text you and show you what I was planning because I was so proud of what I made. Okay, guys.
I made two. Okay,
you made two
explain. Okay, explain.
Okay. So, you guys, for our main topic today, we are literally weeks away from the beginning of the Hot Girl Summer Tour, and we are so deeply excited that we had to create our own set list for the show. Yep. And we just want to share them with you today, our dream set list. And Brianna will be making playlists of these set lists. So if you are subscribed to or like following us on Spotify, you can go and listen to our Hot Girl Summer Tour playlist and like let us know whose is better. No, I'm kidding. But
actually, but low key, that would be interesting, like a little battle between playlists. Like who gets the most like played.
Let's see. Okay, so I did one for Glorilla, and then I also did one for Meg. Did you do one for Glorilla?
I did.
Should we say our Glorilla sets first and then do Meg?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I'll do my Glorilla set first. Okay. Starting off, I think she needs to open up with FNF. I think Fuck Nigga Free is I think Fuck Nigga Free is the perfect opener. Everybody knows it. It's gonna get the people hyped. Then I think we need to move into Nut Quick because I really love how catchy it is. I really love like just like a lot of aspects about it, and like I think she can dance to it. Then she can move into Tomorrow too. And I think she should bring out Cardi at the New York City show. Cardi's going to be pulling double duty at that New York City show. Trust me.
Yeah.
Then she's going to do a mashup of Shibuya, Ghetto, and Hot Potato and bring out our Black Girl in Sync. And then she's going to do an interlude of Tomorrow 2 into Yeah Glow as her closer. And that is Glorilla's set for the Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had a somewhat similar, but I had her starting off with Lick Some first,
okay.
Actually.
I almost put that one on my set list.
Okay, that was my first one. Then we're going into her new album, so I have No Bit. So she's just promoting her new music.
Yeah.
To move into Tomorrow 2.
Okay.
And then going back to her new stuff, All Dare.
Yeah.
And then as we're starting to wrap up, doing FNF.
Yes.
And then end with Yeah Glow.
Yeah. But we both agree we should end with Yeah Glow and not open with Yeah Glow.
Yeah, of course.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my Megan set list first. I'm so proud of it.
And I'll say I put two set lists together because I had a preferred of what Brianna would personally want to hear if she was doing it for me.
Hey, fair.
And then the actual.
I didn't even think about anybody but me. I put in songs that I wanted to hear. So we open with Hot Girl Summer. Controversial. I know.
That is controversial.
I know. But we're not doing Nikki's part. We're cutting all of that out.
Okay.
Then we're going to do a mashup of Freak Nasty and Freak Like Me by Adina Howard. Ooh. We're going to mix that in. Then we're going to do Gift and a Curse, a mashup of Gift and a Curse, Cognac Queen, and Big Ol' Freak. Because we don't need all of those songs individually, but they have a similar vibe that I love. Then we're going to do Shake That and Ratchet, like a mashup of that, because I only want chorus and certain verses from that. Then we do Cash Shit, but we don't do the Baby's verse.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Then we move into Hot Girl, Tina Montana, Cocky as Fuck mashup. Like, we need the girls rapping. We need the girls rapping, okay? Everybody's out their seat, okay? Then we're going to do an interlude of Simon Says, and she's going to go and put on something a little bit more appropriate for what's next. So it's Simon Says interlude with the visuals, and everybody's twerking and dancing in the audience, doing shots, driving the boat. We're having a good time. She comes back. We're doing Captain Hook. and then we're gonna do Body. Then we're gonna do Savage Remix. Then we're gonna do Ride or Die. Then we're gonna do Her.
Okay.
Then we're gonna do Lick, her verse on Lick, the Shensia song.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do a WAP and Bongos mashup, and we're gonna bring out Cardi B. We're gonna bring out Cardi B at the New York City show. Yeah. Then we're gonna do Wannabe and bring out Glorilla for Wannabe. So we don't do it during Glorilla's set because it makes me think of like at the Kendrick concert, they did not do Family Ties during Baby Keem's set for obvious reasons. They do it during Kendrick's set. Then we're gonna do Freaky Girls and bring out SZA at one of the shows. Then we're gonna do Don't Stop, and we're gonna announce that Young Thug is free from jail.
This isn't just a set list. This is a wish list.
I told you it was what Mariah would want. Then we're gonna do the Tuned In freestyle, and we're gonna do Megan's piano. Then we're gonna do a dance break. then it's time for another dance break. The dance break is to Thought Shit and an Eat It mashup into performing Let Me See It from Something for the Hotties. Okay. Then we're going to do Budget and bring out Lotto. At the Atlanta show, we're going to bring out Lotto. Then we're going to do Plan B, NDA, and we're going to close the show with Hiss.
Wow.
Yes. This is going to be quite a lot for us to handle.
I was about to say, I was like, how many songs were that? That was like...
Okay, some of them are mashups.
Some of them were mashups.
Technically, I have it numbered, and it's 1 through 24, but some of them are mashups. So I guess it's a lot more than 24 songs, but we don't have to perform front to back all of the songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I didn't think about, like, the mashup thing. I like what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, this is, like, if Brianna got her way, and then this is what I think her actual set list.
Okay, so first is the one if Brianna got her way. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she opens up with Reeler.
Oh,
nigga.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're right.
Opens up with Reeler, goes into Cry Baby.
Love it.
Obviously minus the baby.
Yes.
Then she does her feature from All That with Moneybag.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that one.
Moves into Freak Nasty.
Yes.
Then to Thought Shit.
Of course.
And then we're going to slow it down. Do the Big Old Freak, Cognac Queen. Then
we had the same. Yeah,
we had the same thought.
Same idea. Okay.
Then we're starting to go back up again. Yes. She does Plan B.
Period.
Then goes into her Pop It feature.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay. Yes. Excellent.
WAP, Body.
Yes.
Her, and then she finishes with Savage.
Okay. So you have a shorter show.
Yeah, so this is like I think, 16, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These are 15 songs.
Okay, so you have a bit of a shorter show. Love that.
I think the actual, I have it a little bit longer. So the actual, what I think she's actually going to do.
Okay.
I think she's going to start out with Cobra.
Okay, yeah.
She goes into Freak Nasty, Simon Says. Then goes into Cash Shit, Thought Shit. Her Body, I think those have like the similar tempo. And then goes into Plan B or NDA.
Yeah, one of those two.
And then similar goes into Big Old Freak or Cognac Queen. Then she brings out Glorilla.
Yes.
And does Wannabe.
Yes.
After that, does Cry Baby.
Yes.
Ride or Die.
Yes.
And then WAP.
Yes.
And then again, I don't know why I have Savage ending on each of those as well. I don't know. I feel like that's one of her more popular songs.
Yeah.
So that's... But I did have my honorable mentions were like Shake That.
Yes.
That was in there.
You don't think she's gonna perform Hiss?
I don't know.
That's a good one because she did say I'm gonna get this off my chest and lay it to rest. So maybe she laid it to rest. Laid it to rest. I personally would love to be screaming, "These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes mad at Megan's Law," and then posted in another nigga hood like a bad bitch. Like I would love to be screaming that at the Staples Center. I personally think she should put that on the set list.
No, I'm not. I don't disagree, but I'm just also curious. I guess the songs that are going to come out of her album that she's going to put in here, that she's going to work in with her other stuff.
You're right.
So,
but my question is, when is the album going to come out? Because the shows start in like 2 weeks. So when is the album going to come out then? We can't do a thing where she releases it the day before the show starts because love you down, Megan, but you're not Beyonce. Beyonce is the one who can release an album, go on tour the next day, and we already know all the words to the song. So she don't even have to worry about that. It's not Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? I need some time. I gotta learn all the intricate lyrics. I you know what I mean? Like, I just can't.
It takes time.
It takes time. So I don't know. So then my question is it going to be a situation like the Mrs. Carter World Tour where she released the album in the middle of, middle? I know, I hate that, because then it's like you don't get the same show, or some people get a better show. But but then I can't imagine, like, then is she going to release the album this Friday? There's been no lead up to it. She's going to release it next Friday? Like, I don't know. I'm just so confused about when it's coming,
too.
You know?
I could see her doing it in the middle, maybe, because, like, I'm sure she'll, like, get boost of, like, her streams, obviously going on tour in general. But then, like, when she releases the album, it'll probably go up even more. So I don't know. I feel I'm gonna guess in the middle of her tour.
Yeah, I feel like but also I don't like that as a concept for any artist to do. It just doesn't feel fair. It's like,
I agree.
What if one of my shows is the one before the album? Like, I don't want that.
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. No,
like,
I agree.
Now I gotta go to another show. I don't have going to another show money. That's not what we planned for. But I will.
I was like, somehow you always make it work.
Somehow we make whatever work. You know, like, God is always gonna make a way. So, and that's all I got. Okay, should we do music racks?
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm trying to think about, like, I was trying to think of my rec for.
I have one if you wanna.
Why don't you go first?
So my rec is actually the song that I rapped to you so beautifully at the beginning of the episode from Baby Tate's latest project. What is it called? Sexploration. Why am I saying Why am I saying what is it called? Like, I can't just pull up the name of it. But my rec is Grip from Baby Tate presents Sexploration. What is it called? A musical, like, it's like an EP, but it's incredible. I think it's perfect for the summertime. I just love Baby Tate, and I love this project so much. I'm like, it's still on repeat for me. So Grip by Baby Tate is my music rec for this week.
Okay. Grip. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I don't think I did this last time, but I'm going to do Rini Rucci because I recently saw her on Love and Hip Hop.
Because you still watching that damn show.
I
even though it's only nail text and lash text at this point. Ain't nobody even rapping on the show, Brianna.
Santana's on there.
Is Santana rapping on the show, or is he arguing with his boyfriend?
Okay.
IP.
Anyway.
Okay, so
I'm gonna do Talk by Rini Rucci.
Okay, I like Talk that by Rini Rucci. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're done with another episode. If you made it all the way to in this episode, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys in our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.